because my biological didn't bother. Okay? Oh. I don't own the rights. I don't own the rights. I don't own the rights. It's the Keep It Moving show. Good morning. Yes. I'm here. Join me. It's the Keep It Moving show. It's 6:26. Good morning, Mr. Seward. Good morning. Good morning. You better be out there doing your breaths, drinking your water. Get it in. Get it in, Mr. Seward. Good morning. It's the Keep It Moving show. Thank you guys for logging on. It's August 11th. Can you believe it? Yes. Okay, I don't own the rights. I don't own the rights to this music. That's right. Yes, I'm a little late, but come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Yes. Pete Rock, CL Smooth. I don't own the rights to their music. I don't own the rights to their music. I don't own the rights to anybody's music, but, I have to say that or you guys will mute me. What's that about? Okay, I'm not trying to earn money off of you guys. You already took my money. You already took my money when I purchased your music and went to your shows. So maybe I do own rights. Maybe I do own the rights. Good morning, everybody. It's the Keep It Moving show. It is 6:27 here on the East Coast. I'm really loud. How can I be late and loud at the same time? I don't know, but I appreciate you guys for logging on. Good morning and welcome. I'm your host, the K-I-M. Kim. Kim, that's my name, Kim. Yes, it's the Keep It Moving show. So I'm a little late, but that's okay because with lateness comes greatness. With lateness comes greatness. And I have something in my eye. So hold on one second. I have something in my eye. But everybody, welcome to the Keep It Moving show. And I've got quite a bit to run through today. So if you noticed on the Keep It Moving show, this is like a soft edition, right? What is happening with my eye? Actually, it's what I get for jumping up and just doing things. But welcome to the Keep It Moving show. Good morning, Aunt Mary. And so I have a lot of things I'm skimming over today. Because if you notice on the Keep It Moving show, what I do is I just talk about a topic. And then next thing you know, I get so excited because you guys are here that I just forget everything I'm talking about. But I'm not going to do that. So today I have a few things that I want to touch on, and then keep it moving to the next subject. But that's what I do. So welcome to the Keep It Moving show. It is 6:29 here on the East Coast. Everywhere else on the planet, it is the 29s. It's just not 6:29, like 3:29 on the West Coast and like 12. You know what? I think one day I'm going to find out what the time difference is between here and London. For some reason, I think it's like 6 hours ahead. So it would be noon there now, if I'm correct. But I don't know, so I'll just keep it moving. Anyway, so thank you, y'all. Today is August 11th, 2025. Thank you guys for logging on. It's still Leo season. I love those guys, right? I like Leos because, they're exciting. They're fun. They're always into their appearance and stuff like that. So I want to shout out a couple people. Now, last week, I forgot to shout out our former president, Barack Obama. How did I forget that? Well, I was pretty mad at Barack Obama when he was president, but, needless to say, it was his birthday last week, and I forgot all about him. Good morning, Krista. I love you. So, back to the Leo birthdays. I told you, I'll just be skipping them. I am so happy when you guys come on that I just start shouting out names like Romper Room. I see Krista, I see William, and I see Aunt Mary too. I see Robin, I see TD, and I see you. It's the Keep It Moving show. Good morning. And today is August the 11th, 2025. August is almost over already. This is so crazy. I mean, this is so crazy that we are halfway through the summer, and it seems like just yesterday was my birthday. Maybe because I just finished celebrating my birthday yesterday. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Thank you guys for logging on. It is now in the 31s. Wherever you are on this planet, it is 31. So right here on the East Coast, it's 6:31. So I appreciate you for logging on. I'm just going to shout out a few birthdays before I before I continue on. So first, I would like to shout out and say happy birthday to the former president, Barack Obama. I missed him last week, okay? I also want to shout out my girl, Hope Fresh. Her birthday is coming up. Hope is so fly. She's so dope. We call her the blonde bombshell, okay? You guys ever seen a beautiful, dark, blonde bombshell? Well, if you haven't, my girl Hope Fresh, I'm telling you, that girl's the bomb. But shout out to Hope because her birthday is coming up. I want to shout out my little baby sister, Regina, because her birthday is coming up too. Now, if you guys have never seen my sister, Regina, she's beautiful. I told you, those Leo people, they really like beauty. I mean, like their hair, their face. I mean, beauty is within with those Leo people. So shout out to all the Leos out there. I did say my sister Regina, her birthday is Wednesday. So you guys remember that so you can say it on Facebook and all the other social media things. Happy birthday to my sister Regina. Also, I want to shout out my niece Destiny. She just had a brand new baby boy yesterday. I don't remember his name, but he's a beautiful little newborn. So shout out to my little niece, Destiny. I love you. I love the children, and welcome to another edition of our family down there in Virginia. So happy birthday, little baby. And I can't wait to meet you. Solomon, good morning. Good morning. I'm a little late this morning, everybody, because I don't know why I did not have my clock set. I don't know why, because normally I'm up and I'm here. Like, where are you? But I'm glad you guys are hanging in there with me. I appreciate you. This is the Keep It Moving show, and I am your host, the K. I am Kim. That's my name, Kim. So let's get moving, because there is a lot happening. Let me put my glasses on, because y'all know I can only see like a little bit. That's not true. I can see a lot. But I have astigmatism, so all the letters just do like this. Like they're like this. Like, what kind of mess? Anyway, but I'm going to keep it moving because I am. And I'm going to go until 7:30 today. I'm going to go to 7:30 today because I'm late. No other reason. I'm late. Okay? So first, I just want to say this. Did you guys know that BET has decided, well, let me not say BET. Let me just call it like it is. Viacom. Viacom has decided to stop airing the BET Awards and the Soul Train Awards. Did you guys know that? Now, I don't really watch the podcast, but I was listening to Fat Joe as he was talking to Jadakiss, because you know Fat Joe and Jadakiss has a podcast called Fat Joe and Jada, something like that. And they were talking about, well, Fat Joe was talking about how he believes that this BET clean slate thing is sort of like gentrification. And goodness gracious, hasn't gentrification really taken over in these states? Now, this isn't the first time we've been gentrified. You know, they seem to like coming in, you know, with something that we've already established and taken over. But, I mean, what do you say? You know, they always want to come behind us and then say whatever. And I'll just keep it moving because we're going to talk about Donald Trump in a minute, but I'm going to keep it moving. So anyway, Viacom has decided no more BET Awards, no more Soul Train Awards. You know, according to Fat Joe, what's been happening is they have been decreasing the budget for those shows. So that's why every year when we're like, what is this, the Hood Rat Show? What is that, Velvet? What is this, the Hood Rat Show? Remember, you guys know, because every time afterwards we would get on, you know, all the social media platforms and we would say, what in the hell was BET just doing? Because it was a terrible show, right? We would say that. But come to find out, they every year they've been decreasing the budget for these shows, BET and Soul Train Awards. And so as they continue to decrease the budget, they couldn't get top tier artists and entertainment. And so we just kind of had like Ratchet Hour and stuff like that. Some of y'all liked it. Some of you guys don't mind Ratchet Hour. Me, I mind Ratchet Hour. But anyway, Viacom has decided no more, what do you call that thing? BET show, and no more, what do you call that? Oh my God. Soul Train Awards. So, all right, Dreamer. Hi, Dreamer. You're so beautiful. Thank you for logging on to the Keep It Moving show. Hey, Mr. Scott, what's good? Let me shout out all the people, all the areas that's on the line. I'm talking about Virginia's in the house, Connecticut's in the house, North Carolina's in the house, Georgia is in the house, California is in the house, Maryland is in the house. Thank you guys for logging on to the Keep It Moving show. You guys, listen, I'm telling you, I'm really humbled by this. I'm humbled by you guys coming on and checking me out. I really am. But if you really like me, hit the like button. Hit the like button, you know, because they really watch that. They watch that stuff to see whether or not you guys really like me. I think you like me. Anyway, one of my best friends, Johnny, Baltimore in the house. You know, thank you guys for all those hearts and all those cares and all those likes. I love y'all. I do. I really do. So we're going to keep it moving, right? Because I was talking to you about how Viacom decided that they wanted to just remove the BET Awards and the Soul Train Awards. So if you guys want an award show, you can come to the Keep It Moving show and I'll give them awards. I'll give them awards. or not. No, everyone deserves an award. Anyway, today is August the 11th, and it's Leo season. And as I was talking about Leos, let me take a sip of my cayenne pepper, my turmeric, and my cinnamon. I told you guys how good this is. It's a great way to start your morning. Gives you a big burst, a lot of energy. And I'm telling you, the vitamins and nutrients from this is so dope. So you might want to try it. It's cinnamon, it's hot water, cinnamon, turmeric, and cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper. Duncan, good morning. Baltimore is in the house this morning. So let me go back to those Leos, because I did not shout out my super best friend, Johnny Johnson, and his beautiful wife, Deborah. Now, what kind of mess is that when you're married to a girl whose birthday is the day after yours? I don't know, but Johnny and Deborah, those two are really dope. And happy birthday, upcoming birthday to you guys. And man, I think you guys are celebrating like your 35th wedding anniversary. I'm telling y'all, y'all are dope. But I love Leos. I just finished telling y'all that, okay? So hey, what's up, Gina? Oh, Big G in the house. Hey, Big G in the house. Let me keep it moving, because I'm telling you, I get excited when you guys log on, and then I forget everything that I'm talking about. So I'll just keep it moving. We're finished with Viacom, aka BET. You know, we're finished with them. And I don't know if you guys are too, but right now, BET is really just about showing Tyler Perry movies and Martin reruns. Now, I love Martin reruns. I'm not a fan of Tyler Perry. You know, when I'm bored, I'll watch the movies and stuff. But, you know, I'm not a fan of Tyler Perry. But now, I'm also not a fan of BET. So you guys can continue watching, but there will be no more BET awards, no more Soul Train awards, and that's that. So it's the Keep It Moving show. It is 6:42 right here on the East Coast. Okay. Oh, you're going back to Georgia. Good grief. Now, you guys are jet setters for real, but safe travels, okay? Safe travels. Now, I'm going to keep it moving, and I want to talk about football. Football is almost back. Now, I spent some of the weekend watching the NFL preseason. I will tell you that my Ravens look good. Now, I know all of you are like, Ravens? What the hell are you talking about, girl? You a Cowboys fan. Yes, I am. But I'm going to tell you this. This is the last year I'm messing with Jerry Jones. This is the last year I'm messing with Jerry Jones. I'm telling you, because I cannot stand it anymore. I want to win. I want to win. I want to win, Jerry. I want to win. And you are making it difficult. You are making it difficult. Jerry. Now, I watched the Cowboys preseason, and although we have a nice backup quarterback, because you know Dak is damn sure going to get hurt again because he refuses to run. He's so scared to run. Dak, run. Run. No, run, Dak. But we got a new addition to our wide receiver team, and I forgot his name, but I'm telling you now, our offense is going to be as dope as it always is. But our run defense is some doo-doo, and we saw it once again. Now, granted, it was no starters playing, but it just seemed like all the starters were there because the run just ran on through their defensive line. Good grief. And Jerry, you and your big head son, Steven, if you don't pay Micah Parsons, I'm telling you, I am finished. I'm finished. I'm finished, Cowboys. God damn it. This is no longer Michael Irvin's team. But I do like the Ravens. So shout out to the Baltimore Ravens. Also, I never do this in life, but shout out to the Washington Commanders. I've decided to stop being disrespectful and calling them the Redskins and just call them the Commanders. Why? Because I'm sick and tired of number 47. Not 47 on the Commanders, but 47 in the White House. And we'll talk about that in a second. But I'll just say the Washington Commanders got smoked all over the place in preseason. But, you know, no starters played for any team. But Shedeur Sanders went out there and rocked the spot over the weekend. If you guys didn't get to see Shedeur Sanders, if Cleveland Brown doesn't start this young man, then they should expect to lose like they always do. So shout out to Cleveland. And while I'm shouting out Cleveland, I also want to shout out the incredible, the multi-talented Mark Gordon from Levert. You guys know, the skinny one with the glasses. Remember, we used to always say, okay, Gerald and those skinny one with the glasses and Gerald's brother. Like we used to say that, right? Because we didn't know, you know, this was in the times outside of social media when we really didn't know who people were. But shout out to Mark Gordon, and I'll call him super producer Mark Gordon. And that's really one of the only great things that's come out of Cleveland. Like LeBron is not from Cleveland, so I'm not going to bring up LeBron, guys. It's 6:47 here on the East Coast. So I'm keeping it moving. I'm your host, the KIM. It is August the 11th. Time is going by so bad. I'm talking about the NFL. It's preseason. That means, you know, it's so funny because during the summer, I never pay attention to preseason, right? Because that means that summer is almost over. Well, summer is almost over, and, you know, we have to get over it. But anyway, the NFL is starting. I'm watching all preseason games because I want to know what backups you guys have. So when we come to smash. Shout out to all the teams in the NFL. And like I told you, I think the NFC East will be the best conference in the league once again. It'll always just be, you know, between the NFC East and Kansas City Chiefs because, you know, the powers that be want Kansas City to be in there. And I told you how I feel about the Reid family, you know, Andy Reid, the coach. But we'll talk about that during the season, or we'll talk about that another time. But anyway, until then, we'll just keep it moving. It's 6:48 on the East Coast. As we're keeping it moving, I want to share with you guys that next week and thereon, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop saying try. That's what I'm going to do. I am going to use another platform to stream on all the social media platforms so that you guys could join me if you'd like. You know, I do like co-hosts and guest hosts. Let's just say that. I like guest hosts. And pretty soon I'm going to have people up here. You know, I'm doing interviewing. You know, I've done interviewing before. Remember when I interviewed Isaac Hayes and Roy Ayers? I didn't interview Grover Washington Jr., but I almost did. I interviewed Levert and Christopher Williams. You know, I've interviewed a lot of people. So, and then on my man Lay's show, I also was assisted in. I'll say assisted in because Lay's, once he gets to running his mouth, he just run. Shout out to my man Lay's from the morning emails. So did I say Big Daddy Kane? Did I say Smooth B? Did I say Ralph McDaniel? Did I say Freddie Fox? Did I say these names? But, well, I just said them now, so it's all good. So thank you, and welcome to the Keep It Moving show. Mr. Hoskins, what's good? Have a great day, sir. So as I keep it moving, I want to talk about you parents. Good morning, Dad. No, my dad's not on the show, but, I can see when my dad is up. So anyway, I want to talk about you parents. Now, last week, I mentioned that you guys have done a lot or not with your children or your grandchildren, because I spoke to you about how they're closing down Six Flags in Prince George's County because the kids are just out of this world. They're doing some things downtown, in Southeast DC, because the kids were running around firing fireworks at people. What's wrong? What's wrong? Well, let me tell you the latest edition of Your Children, okay? I think I'm going to make this a part of the show. The latest edition of Your Children. I need a drink for this. I need a drink for this because y'all's kids. It's 6:51 right here on the East Coast. Welcome to the Keep It Moving show. This segment is called Your Kids. So in San Antonio, Texas, there was a mother who took her child to the aquarium. I love going to the aquariums. They have one here in Baltimore. It's so dope. You guys got to go. And if you haven't taken yourselves to an aquarium, go. It's really a nice adventure. So San Antonio, Texas, a mother takes her child into the San Antonio aquarium. They go to the octopus exhibit. There's no staff around anywhere, right? Because, if staff is around, they will help you pet the fish, whatever. They'll help you do something, like you can interact with the animals as long as the staff is around. Well, let me tell you what happened. There was no staff around, and the mother decided that she wanted her son to be able to pet an octopus. Okay, so the mother picks up her son and she leans him over the exhibit so that he can put his hand in the water to pet an octopus. Okay, so the son puts his hand in the water to pet the octopus, and the octopus grabs onto the little boy's hand, and they're going back and forth because the octopus has tentacles and it latches on and it pulls and it sucks. I said pulls and sucks. I said pulls and sucks. Anyway, keep it moving. The octopus grabs on the little boy's arms and he's pulling and tugging, and the mother is, my baby. And she's pulling back, and the octopus is pulling and he's pulling back. And then next thing you know, as everybody is grabbing in the octopus, and they finally get the little baby away from the octopus, and the little baby has tentacle marks all up his arm. I mean, everywhere. God, I'm tired from telling that story. But the mother freed the son from the octopus's clutches. She freed him, and the little dumb kid has octopus tentacles marks, suction marks all over him, and the mother is now trying to sue the aquarium because her little baby got sucked by the octopus. That I don't know if they're going to give her money or not, because of course they have cameras and they saw that the mother put the son in there and stuff like that. So I don't know what's going to happen. I doubt that she'll get any money. She better hope they don't call ICE. She better hope they don't call ICE, okay? Because that'll be one way where they don't have to give up any money. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm not laughing about ICE, but I'm really laughing about ICE and some stuff. It's the Keep It Moving show. And guess what? Y'all, I have a sponsor for a segment of this show, right? I got to put on my glasses for this because I have to read. I need to get me some flashcards and you know, one of those running banners so I can read. But check this out. All right, y'all. My name is Kim, the KIM from the Keep It Moving show. And if you've ever been laid off, and Lord knows I have many times, if you've ever been laid off, then you know it can knock the wind right out of you. But listen, a setback doesn't have to stop you. That's why I want to put you on to reclaim your career from laid off to leveling up. It's a powerful 4-module online course by my girl, Keena Bryant. Now, this course gives you clarity, confidence, and a step-by-step roadmap to bounce back stronger than ever. Keena's been there, and now she's helping you turn a layoff to a launch pad. So you guys keep it moving over to newsolutionsservices.com. That's NU, solutions with an S, services.com, and start leveling up your future today. Thank you, New Solutions, for... Thank you, New Solutions, for trusting your girl with getting the information out. I'm telling you guys, go on over to New Solutions. That's NU, solutions with an S, services.com. Check out the 4-module online plan. Go on. It's free. Let her know that I sent you so that she can give me a present outside of sponsoring this section of the Keep It Moving show. What up, homie? I hope you and the wife are having a great time in Miami. Enjoy yourselves, and happy anniversary to you guys. I love you both. So once again, newsolutions.com /reclaim. Because if you want to reclaim and rebuild your career, Keena Bryant is just the girl to do it. Go on over nusolutionservices.com and let Keena know I told you, okay? Man, that was pretty good. What'd you guys think? Was that good? Was that a good commercial? Like a little bit? Let me know, because I'm getting better. Just every day I'm getting better. Well, every Monday I'm getting better. Kevin, what you think? What you think? Have a great day. Now, keeping it moving. It is 6:58 right here on the East Coast. And I just told you guys how to get your careers leveled up. So go to reclaim your career from laid off to leveling up. It's a 4-module online course by Keena Bryant. Go on and get your confidence up. Go ahead and level up. She's the COO of one of our companies, Black Girls Doing a Thing. Come on. So anyway, you guys, man, come on. Don't sponsor your girl. Make me feel good. Make me feel good. Thank you. Thank you. Now, as we keep it moving, I want to share something with you guys. And I spoke to you guys a little bit about me being pissed off with number 47, right? Good morning, sissy. I love you. So, in case you guys didn't know, oh my God. Oh my God, I'm feeling so good. Thank you guys. Thank you. Well, I'll share this. I wasn't going to share it because I didn't really know how without sounding, a little crazy. But I see stars coming up on my page, and this is like really good. This is really good. So if you guys are interested in that type of stuff, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So let me share this with you guys. If you don't know, and if you haven't known anything about this, I live in the DMV, the Washington D.C. metro area, and as of right now, homie, you spoil me. You do. You always spoil me. So Donald Trump has decided that he wants Washington, D.C. to be more beautiful and safer, right? Now, Donald Trump says that what he's going to do is he's going to put all kinds of federal agencies into the neighborhoods of Washington, D.C. Thank you so much, homie. Support me. Support me, please. Now, Donald Trump says he's going to make D.C. more beautiful, more safe. Now, I don't know if you guys know that Washington, D.C. used to be the worst place to come. I'm telling you, it was the murder capital of the United States for quite a few years. But what I want to tell you is that time is over. Those men are old now. They ain't murdering nobody. The ones that are still alive. They ain't murdering nobody, right? They just want to be grandparents now. That's what's happening. But Donald Trump says that Washington, D.C. is the worst city in the country. It is not. I will tell you that the honorable, well, I don't know how honorable she is because of all the other stuff that's going on, but the mayor, Muriel Bowser, is putting out statistics saying that crime in D.C. is down at least 20%. At least. Outside of carjacking. I think everybody's still carjacking. But, hey, Mike, good morning. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mike. But, so what Donald Trump did was he unleashed 450 federal agents into the neighborhoods of Washington, D.C. And from the phone calls that I was getting, because I told you guys that I do work with I work with people in Southeast D.C. in Ward 7 and in Ward 8, in a couple of agencies that I contract with. And so I know people that are outside at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Don't ask me why, but I will tell you that Washington, D.C. is really the city that never sleeps. It is the city that never sleeps. Ain't shit going on, but everybody is outside. You hear me? So I'm telling you, this is no lie. The agencies came out Saturday at 2 o'clock in the morning. 47 was actually with them. 47 was in the streets of Southeast Washington, D.C., 2 o'clock Sunday morning. The feds get out the car, they start shooting at the people that's outside, and then they run down on them, and they detained one person. Now, I know this because the commissioner of that neighborhood, the ANC of that neighborhood, was on a live TikTok telling everybody and showing everybody what was going on. Donald Trump was out there in the streets at 2 o'clock in the morning. What in the hell is the president doing in Southeast D.C., watching people get arrested? I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it. Like, no way the president of the United States is on Sheriff Road Northeast in Washington, D.C. Maybe he was looking for a prostitute. Because that is also where the prostitutes are. I mean, women, trans, everybody is out there. So shout out to Donald Trump. What are you doing? What are you doing? Because Melania is in New York, I believe, or we don't know where she at. But anyway, what I will say is that in our neighborhoods, they are putting out more police on the street. As I told you, the police jumped out. They started firing at the people that were out there. They only detained one person. Nothing really came of it. When I looked at the report on Sunday morning, they only got 3 handguns. 3 out of all the people. But what I will tell you this, and I'm so serious when I say this, the people of Washington, D.C. are so different. They're so different. And I will tell you, even though this isn't the Washington, D.C. of the, what was that? The murder capital. Even though those guys are our age and older and they ain't out there busting grapes anymore. These I was going to call them YNs. These young guys and the girls too are not playing. And if our people know, if we didn't know, we now know, you outnumber them. I mean, is ICE really coming in your neighborhoods to grab you? Because ain't no Spanish people on, well, not many Spanish people on Sheriff Road Northeast in the Deanwood community. So, you know, maybe, hope I don't get in trouble for this, but it's more of us than there are of. So it's the Keep It Moving show. It is 7:06 right here on the East Coast. I want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are on the planet, I thank you guys for logging on and hanging out with me. It is August 11th. I am so behind because I really didn't think it was the 11th. I want to shout out to all the Leos, my sister Regina, my sister Hope, my brother Johnny, my sister Deborah. I want to shout out to all the Leos. You know, I like shouting people out for their birthdays. So expect that on the Keep It Moving show. Expect it. Expect it. Expect it. Anyway, I'm keeping it moving. I've talked to you guys about the NFL. Whew, thank goodness, because I'm not really bored because I'm doing everything. But if you notice, I haven't shared anything about me going anywhere. I'm not, because really right now I'm a little focused on my clients. And, you know, I'm just going to say that. But I also want to thank Keena Bryant and New Solutions for sponsoring that segment of the Keep It Moving show. If you guys want to sponsor me, let me know. Let me know. And shout out to the stars and all of you guys out there supporting me. I appreciate you guys. It is 7:08 on the East Coast, and I'm keeping it moving. I want to talk about another dummy. Now, I spoke about the mother who let her son get taken by the octopus. But let me tell you something, right? How many of you guys know that now marijuana is almost legal? Now, in some places, we think it's legal, like here in the DMV. We so think that weed is legal here, right? People do it on the street. They do it in the park. Doing it in the park. Doing it after dark. Oh yeah, Rock Creek Park. Oh yeah, Rock Creek Park. We even go to Rock Creek Park, which I don't know if you guys know, that is in Washington, D.C. We go to Rock Creek Park. People think weed is legal there. So I'm telling you, everybody, almost everybody in the country, I know we do here, think that weed is legal. So why would you risk yourself by bringing an illegal substance, because it's still legally illegal? Why would you risk your freedom to bring an illegal substance across states in an airplane? Well, let me tell you about this dum-dum from Virginia who decided that she was going to bring, yes, I said she was going to bring almost 60 pounds of weed with her on the plane. 60 pounds, lady. There's an easier way to get 60 pounds of marijuana, and that's go to a dispensary, man. What? I swear, I don't know if it's in the water, but some of us just get stupider and stupider and stupider as the years go on. I'm not even going to say the years, as the moments go on. Good grief. Lady, just go to a dispensary. Just open up a dispensary. 60 pounds will be nothing for you. Anyway, let me tell you what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to start putting marijuana in a tea and drinking the marijuana tea. What you guys think? Thumbs up or thumbs down? I don't know, but it's a natural plant. And they said instead of inhaling it, which is bad for your lungs, okay? It's bad for your lungs. Instead of inhaling it, put it in a little sifter, steep it, and drink it as a tea. Put some little honey, a little honey in it, some agave or something. Drink it as a tea. Come on, guys. Let's get healthy out here. You notice I didn't say stop. Anyway, it's the Keep It Moving show. And I'm keeping it moving. It's 7-Eleven. You guys know that I'm on here every morning at 6:15. I don't know why I'm so loud, but I feel like I'm yelling. But I come on at 6:15 a.m. every Monday morning. I'm on all platforms except for Instagram. I don't know why I don't put it on Instagram, but I'm on YouTube. I'm on TikTok. I'm here on Facebook Live. So if you guys miss my show, don't worry. Just go to YouTube and pull up the Keep It Moving show. That's what you have to pull up, because there's some imposters out there calling themselves KIM. I am the KIM. I am the Kim. Okay? And I got t-shirts coming. I got books. I got a lot of stuff coming. So if you guys are interested in a Keep It Moving t-shirt, let me know. Inbox me. Put it in the comments, something. If you guys are interested in a Keep It Moving show t-shirt, they're going to be so dope. I just saw a prototype. I'm getting myself one. Next week, I'll have on a Keep It Moving show t-shirt. I'm just excited, right? I'm excited. And I keep getting phone calls. Other people want me to come into the studio. But I'm going to set up my... Hey, look at all that fog outside. But I'm going to set up my own... my God, people keep texting me and doing it, and I stop. But I'm going to set up my own studio here. I'm going to walk out. I'm looking at the front door. Hey, I'm going to walk out and sit down. That's what I'm going to do. Like, I want to be like the late night host. You know how they walk out and they come out and they say something to the audience first. They do a little monologue and then they sit down and talk. Well, that's going to be me. That's going to be, what you say, Solomon? I sure will. But you got to request me so I don't know it's you, and then I'll add you. But everybody, I'm telling you, I'm on all social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, and yes, YouTube. I'm trying to get my YouTube numbers up too. So you guys go, I want you to find the Keep It Moving show, and then look for me, your host, the KIM, and hit like, so I can get some views over there too, because I got like one viewer. I have like one viewer on YouTube. That's okay though. I just keep it moving. So anyway, I just spoke about all kinds of dumb stuff. Now, one thing I didn't talk about when I was talking about BET, there is a beef right now. Should I say beef? One-sided beef between Michelle Obama, our former first lady, and big head Stephen A. Smith. Now, if you guys didn't know, last week, Michelle Obama said that, and I said, I don't know, was Michelle listening to my show? Was Michelle Obama listening to my show? Did she watch the Keep It Moving show, guys? Oh, MG. Listen, she might have been. So let me tell you, last week I was on here and I was talking about not really watching ESPN a lot, right? I was just saying that. And so after I get off my show, what happens? Michelle Obama gets on her show, which she has a podcast with her brother. So you guys check that out, as long as you come back over here and check me out. But anyway, Michelle Obama said she doesn't really watch ESPN either. And she said, hey girl, hi girly, Trini. Oh, I love you. I miss you. Happy belated birthday. Happy belated birthday. Now, Trini, Candy as they call her, Candy girl, she's one of those dope ass Leo girls too. When I tell you, when Candy get with me, she say, girl, what's going on with your hair, girl? What's going on with your hair? I say, Trini girl, I don't even know. I don't even know. But you know what? She knows like I know. That my hair doesn't make me. My hair doesn't make me. I make the hair. Anyway, keeping it moving. I'm back to Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama says she does not watch ESPN either. Now, I was thinking, did she watch my show and hear me say it? Well, not only did she say she doesn't watch ESPN, she just said... Yes, she said that Stephen A. Smith, or no, she said watching ESPN and Stephen A. Smith and all of them is like watching the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She said they are so catty, so girly, you may as well watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now, I'm going to shout out my girl Kenya Moore because I go to Atlanta and I see my girl Kenya Moore from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know, Miss USA. You know Kenya Moore with the really long, beautiful hair. Now, people would say, we didn't know girls with really long, beautiful hair like that. But I'm telling you, my girls Trini, Candy Gann, and her sister Cristola, they have long, beautiful, thick hair. And my sisters Regina and Princess, long, beautiful, thick hair. So don't tell me, ladies of color, that you cannot get your hair long, strong, and beautiful. Because it is possible. You just have to stay healthy. Take care of your hair. And it will take care of you. Look at how I did this. Anyway, back to Michelle, back to Stephen. Michelle said that ESPN shows are as catty as Real Housewives of Atlanta, right? And so Stephen A. Smith, well, she named Stephen A. Smith, right? She didn't say she didn't like him. She just named Stephen A. Smith because he is part of ESPN. Well, Stephen A. Smith gets on there and Stephen A. Smith is like, Michelle Obama, she is this and she ain't this. And I voted for her and I don't know why she acting like that. And this real catty-like, right? Real catty-like. Like Stephen A. Smith is just like real catty. Every time you turn around, he is like, he's like everywhere, right? Just catty, like a chatty Cathy. Now, I like Stephen A. Smith sometimes, but, if Stephen A. Smith wants to join the Real Housewives of Atlanta, I'm sure they have some sort of peach for him. But I'm sure they have a peach for Stephen A. There are men that were on Real Housewives of Atlanta that they call, well, Nene Leakes called them, biatches, right? For getting in women's business. But Stephen A. Smith is in the business of getting in business. So shout out to Michelle Obama. You guys watch her podcast if you get a chance. And shout out to Stephen A. Smith. I know you guys watch him. And shout out to the KIM for bringing you all of this news. Anyway, the Keep It Moving show. I come on every morning every Monday morning, even though some of you guys want me to come on every morning. I just can't. I mean, the way the sponsorship is set up, I can only come on Mondays. But come here Monday morning, 6:15 a.m., and I keep it moving. I try to keep it fun and all that stuff. So let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up, thumbs down, hit the like button, find me on YouTube, all that type of stuff. Now, wait a minute. I'm reading comments. I'm trying to do a little sports stuff on this show, and maybe ESPN will pick me up or something. It might be too late for ESPN, right? Because I'm going to make so much money on here that ESPN may have missed their shot, baby. Miss your shot, baby. So, right now it's 7:20 on the East Coast, and wherever you are on the planet, it's in the 20s. So you guys pay attention. Now, I'm going to keep it moving. And I know, oh my God, I talked to you guys about so much already. Let me talk to you guys before I got a few more minutes, but I want to talk about somebody else that was dumb, right? Now, thank you guys. Hey, let's go. Now, I want to talk to you guys about another dummy, okay? I spoke to you about the dumb mother that put her son into the octopus aquarium. I spoke about the dummy who bought 60 pounds of weed over here on an airplane, a commercial airline. Now, let me tell you about another dum-dum who decided that it was a good idea to go into the Miami Heat's, whatever he went into, and steal all of the jerseys, all of the memorabilia from when that Miami was winning championships with Dwayne Wade and LeBron and Shaq. And the dude went to a memorabilia show. Like the one where OJ came in and pulled out his gun, took the gun and was like, give me my shit, Nick. Oh. I'm so sorry, but y'all remember when OJ did that, when he ran up in the room, was like, hey, yo, give me my stuff back. Well, I'd never heard of any heist like that. I've never heard of that. I never knew that. I did know that sports memorabilia is, a big deal, and, people buy and sell all the time. But this guy went in, he stole all of the memorabilia from Miami. Yes, he was a cop. He was a See, you just can't trust them. Y'all policemen, I don't know. You don't protect and serve anything. You show up late and you steal and you commit crimes yourself. So if you want to be a police officer, you guys figure out the real reason, because it's going to come back, okay? But anyway, he stole all the stuff, took it to a sports memorabilia show and sold it. Now he got like a couple $100,000 for LeBron's jersey, the one that he won a championship in with them, and then they turned around and sold it for a couple million. This dude was a dum-dum, so of course he turns around and gets oh God, he gets caught because they know only certain people have access to the material, to the information. Come on, guys. Stop being dumb. Solomon, what you say? Yes, and they say we're crooks. Solomon, I don't understand what's good, but I will tell you this. There's a lot of police officers now the police officers don't make money either. I think the most police officers make maybe $60,000, $70,000. And in the scheme of things, that's not much money. That's why they're out there doing extra work as well. Good morning, cousin. That's why they're out there doing extra work like doing bodyguard work and securing clubs and stuff like that, because they don't make a lot of money. And this is why they turn crooked in the streets as well, right? So, you know, I mean, this country really needs to shape up or ship out. You know, if y'all don't want to run the country to where everybody wins, then let me run the country. Let me run the country. The KIM, I'm telling you, I'll do a great job as president. And as president of our country, I promise to give everybody a 40% increase in their salary if they don't make over $200,000. Would that work, y'all? Would y'all vote for me if I gave everybody an increase? I think that would mess up the deficit even more. But I would be for the people. I'm telling you, I would be for the people. Unlike 47. But I'm telling you, if I didn't end up with Washington, D.C., I'll tell you now, the people of the District of Columbia are different. They are very proud. They are very much into their culture. Go-go music still reigns supreme here. They will not stand for it. And I'm pretty sure last night, when the feds came into those neighborhoods, they didn't get the same thing that they got the night before. I'm pretty sure of it. I know these people. So what y'all gonna do, huh? What y'all gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, oh, what you gonna do? Oh, what you gonna do when they come for you? Police ain't gonna escape. Guess I don't know that either. We're going to keep it moving. And I did tell you guys that if you guys have been laid off and you want to level up, I want you guys to go to new, that's N-U, solutions with an S, services.com. I want you to get that free, download that free 4-module, step-by-step plan to level up after being laid off. It's by my girl Keena Bryant, and she's done a great job with this. I want you guys go over there, check it out, and then let me know what you think. Now, it is 7:27. It's almost time for me to get out of here. But before I do, oh God, I wanted to talk about something and I totally forgot. I forgot. Oh yeah, Harlem, New York. If you guys didn't know that there is a Legionnaires outbreak in Harlem, New York right now. I don't know if they got it under control. I wouldn't think so, not yet. But 3 people have died and 70 people have been affected by Legionnaire's disease. Now, I don't know if you guys know what Legionnaire disease is, but it's sort of like a respiratory condition. The people died and didn't understand what was happening because you think you have a cold or the flu. And what it does is, because there's no water towers around there in Harlem, and this is specifically in the Harlem cluster there in the neighborhoods, right? There is mold in the AC units in a lot of the buildings. And the mold in the AC units is getting in there. So when it comes out as a mist, like AC into the air, the people are breathing it in and it's infecting them, and they have gotten what's called Legionnaire's disease. You guys look it up. I'm only here to tell you a little bit of what's happening. So 3 people in Harlem have already died. Hey, good morning, Uncle Johnny. Good morning. Please tell my auntie I said good morning and I love her. And Dad is great. We gave him some chocolate cake. Hey, Dad is great. We gave him some chocolate cake. Shout out to my dad, T-Bird. But anyway, back to Harlem. Harlem has been infected. It is not contagious, but It is airborne, okay? So if you're in Harlem, you know anybody in Harlem, check up on them, making sure they're okay. Shout out to my girl, Coco Dreams. I know Coco is a little scared, but Coco, you're going to be okay. Wear your mask, girl. Wear your mask. And get out of those old ass buildings in New York with the air conditioner that's doing everything. It's the Keep It Moving show, and it is time for me to get out of here. But I just want to tell you guys, I love you guys. I will see you guys next Monday, 6:15, right here, Facebook Live. If you don't catch me on Facebook Live, I am on YouTube at the Keep It Moving show channel. I am also on TikTok. I love you guys. Happy birthday to all those Leos coming up this week. Hey, I don't own the rights. It's Eric Sermon. Hey. Ooh. Do. Oh. Peace to Keith Murray. Oh. Hey. Have a great day, y'all. Hey. Oh, I don't own the rights. Oh. I'll go crazy. Music. Hey, have a good day, everybody.